Welcome. This is my channel, where stories aren't just told, they're felt. Here, we bring you true stories from real lives. Sometimes heart-touching, sometimes tear-jerking, and sometimes so powerful, they leave you speechless. If you're drawn to the emotional depth hidden in real experiences, then subscribe now. Because every story carries a lesson, and every truth opens a new way of thinking. Let's start the story. It started with a message. Just one. A casual compliment on a photo. A "Hey, I like your smile." And for Rachel, who had just gotten out of a long, hollow relationship, it felt warm, unexpected, sincere. The sender's name was Adrian. He wasn't anyone special at first. Just a guy who knew how to say the right thing, at just the right time. Rachel was 28, living in Cincinnati, working as a freelance editor from home. Independent, smart, a little cautious when it came to relationships. Her last boyfriend had been emotionally distant, always distracted. So when Adrian started texting her every morning with "Good morning, sunshine," and calling her just to hear how her day went, it felt like healing. But what she didn't know was that Adrian wasn't falling in love. He was falling into obsession. The first red flag came 3 weeks in. She went out with her friend Natalie for brunch. They posted a boomerang on Instagram. Just a toast, laughter in the air. Adrian didn't like it. He didn't say anything directly, but his tone changed. He replied with a cold, "Looks fun," and didn't call that night. When Rachel asked if something was wrong, he said, "No, just thought you'd be busy with your real friends." She laughed it off. "He's just a little insecure," she told Natalie. But inside something tugged at her, soft but persistent. By month 2, Adrian was everywhere. He learned her routine. He'd just show up outside her favorite coffee spot, saying he was nearby. He sent flowers when she said she was stressed. Sweet, right? But then came the constant calls. The need for updates. "Where are you now? If you really cared, you'd pick up. Why didn't you respond right away?" Rachel started adjusting her life to avoid triggering him. She stopped going out late. She turned off her read receipts. She told herself it was just love. A passionate kind. The kind that wraps you tightly and never lets go. But she was wrong. It wasn't love. It was control. The breaking point came on a rainy Tuesday night. Rachel had a work deadline and told Adrian she wouldn't be available until morning. At 10:43 p.m., her phone buzzed. 20 missed calls. Then a voice message. "Why are you ignoring me? Is there someone else there? Do you even love me, or is this a game to you?" Her heart raced. She texted back, "Please stop. I just need space to work." The next morning, there was a note slipped under her apartment door. It wasn't signed. It wasn't threatening. It just said, "You'll regret this." Rachel's world tilted. This wasn't just a jealous boyfriend anymore. It was someone watching her, studying her, losing control. She reached out to Natalie, told her everything. And Natalie, without hesitation, looked her in the eyes and said, "Rach, this isn't love. This is obsession. And it's not your job to fix it." That day, Rachel made 2 calls. One to Adrian, "We're done. Don't contact me again." The other to a counselor, "I need help understanding why I stayed." The journey back to herself was long. Therapy unearthed truths Rachel didn't want to face. That after years of being emotionally neglected, even toxic attention felt like love. That she had confused intensity with intimacy. That somewhere deep inside, she thought she had to earn peace by first surviving chaos. She started journaling, rebuilding her friendships. She went on solo trips, took long walks without texting anyone where she was. She learned to sit with silence, and like it. Adrian tried to reach out again, different numbers, fake profiles. She blocked him. Every time. Because this time, Rachel wasn't going back. 1 year later, Rachel stood in front of a group of college students, sharing her story. It wasn't about blame. It was about recognition. She wanted them to understand that love shouldn't feel like fear. That healthy love gives you space, not anxiety. That obsession is not a compliment, it's a warning. And when one girl raised her hand, eyes glassy, and whispered, "That sounds like my boyfriend," Rachel didn't flinch. She smiled gently and said, "Then maybe this is your wake-up call."